The journey today was not a solo one, and the students on stage are the first to admit that. While today is about celebrating these seniors, they all know that they could not have accomplished all that they did without the love and support of their families, friends, and some key adults in their lives. It is my honor to thank those individuals on behalf of the seniors on stage. You in the audience have had a meaningful part of the success of these students, and it should be noted that they are very humbled and honest about the impact. So thank you for always pushing, always setting a higher bar for them to achieve, and always being there when things seemed a little impossible. I would particularly like the parents to take a moment and stand so that we can clap for you. I would also like to welcome and acknowledge some special members of our audience, including the President of the Northwest Local School Board, Ms. Pam Detzel, Member of the Northwest Local School Board, Michael Harlow, Superintendent of the Northwest Local School District, Mr. Todd Bowling, and representing Central Office, Ms. Pauletta Crowley. Ooh. The idea behind this day has always been to honor and celebrate the wonderful efforts and achievements of the top students here at Colerain. Winston Churchill explained that continuous effort, not strength or intelligence, is the key to unlocking our potential. And for this group, I'm not really sure you can separate the intelligence from the work ethic. Both of them are an innate part of who they are, and it's almost like breathing. You would think I'm exaggerating this, but I witnessed it every day their sophomore year, and then I saw it again most days their senior year as they would come in to tutor and help those younger than them who were struggling in the classroom. The accolades and scholarship monies offered to them additionally reflect the work ethic and sheer competition amongst each other that would cause most to turn tail, but not these students. They continue to push each other, they continue to compete, and they have been amazingly offered well over $2 million worth of scholarships for college. With all that said, I would next like to introduce a teacher at Colerain High School who has spent years inspiring students, but is of particular importance to this group of students because several of them chose her as the person who pushed them most to attain their Summa status. She has a few words of encouragement and challenge for this group. Miss Emily Ritchie has been teaching English at Colerain for the last 9 years and is repeatedly, again, their favorite teacher. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Emily Ritchie.
Good morning, guys. That's right, you can smile while you're up here, it's okay. Can everybody hear me? I'm not used to talking into a microphone. I usually just scream at students. I just want to thank Tiffany Hosley for asking me to speak today, and also tell you how honored I am to speak in front of this wonderful, amazing group of students and to talk a little bit about them. Around this time 2 years ago, I was told / asked that I was going to be teaching AP Junior English. I had been teaching sophomores all of my teaching career. I had spent the last 6 years preparing the curriculum for sophomore honors English and working on it. So I was a little bit nervous about taking on AP. But really, more than anything, I was excited to take on this course. And the reason that I was really excited to take on this course is because I had just spent the last year teaching the kids that I was going to teach again. And they were great. I mean, they made teaching fun. They loved learning, like Kate has already said. Their work ethic was above and beyond most students that we see today. They were inquisitive, they were unafraid to ask questions, and probably one of the best things about them, and we hear this in professional development all the time, is that a student will learn best if they get to teach others. Well, what I could do with this group of students is I could give them an assignment, a creative project, and they would just run with it. And then they would come back and they were able to share their ideas with the class maturely, honestly, appropriately, and teach other students about what they had learned. And really, watching them do that made me excited to teach them for an entirely a new year, right? 2 years in a row. So really, just how fun they were and how wonderful they were in the classroom made it pretty enjoyable. Now still, I am an English teacher, and taking on AP meant that I was going to be grading a lot of essays over and over and over again. And there's this English teacher trick that we do. I don't know if you've heard me talk about it before. It involves an elaborate system of counting, and if you've ever been an English teacher or graded papers, you probably have done this before. And before you start grading, you count all the essays that you have, right? As sort of this process of, I'm going to get myself started, I can do this, I can read all 50 of these essays all in one sitting, and I'll get it done. And so then we grade as much as we can possibly grade, and then we count again. And it's usually the same exact number as when we started, because somehow we missed 5 in between that were stuck together with staples, and oh my goodness, how am I ever going to get through all of this? But with this group, I didn't have to count so much, because what I could do with this group is I could reach through and I could pick out all the really good writers, and I could move them all to the top, and then they would make my grading so easy and actually enjoyable to read. And what I found with this group is when I picked all of those really good writers out, those ones that I could just fly through and write good comments on and give wonderful feedback to, there weren't any more left, because they were all great writers. So I was challenged to talk about sort of what stands out to me about this class, and that really is one of the things, that they write so well and they get their message across in such a wonderful, beautiful way. So I really hope that you don't lose that as you continue writing throughout college, when every course requires it, even science. So really, academically, I'm not worried about these students at all. They will be successful in all of their classes. They will take leadership roles, not because they're required to, but because they want to be involved, and because they enjoy giving back to the community that they're in. But what I really would challenge you to do is something a bit beyond that of the classroom. And AP is a course on argument. I don't know if you remember that at all, because it's been a year, right? Somebody nodded, I saw it. And we've sort of taken the definition of argument in our society and turned it into something that it is not. Because real argument in the academic definition is about understanding your own perspective and also understanding other perspectives. The key word there, I think, is understanding. And as you go into your college courses, you will find yourself surrounded by all sorts of perspectives that do not match your own. It's a wonderful time where you have the experience of seeing these new perspectives while gaining your own real perspective of who you are and what you think and what you believe. So when you're sitting in those college courses and you're listening to someone whose perspective and opinion is entirely different than yours, and your blood is boiling over, and you are just enraged beyond all measure, I would ask you to take a step back and to breathe. And then instead of hearing that perspective and in your mind thinking, well, mine's more right than theirs, or I think that they're wrong, or not listening, or ignoring what someone else has to say, I would hope that you take a step back and remember that all of our perspectives really do matter. And even if it's different than ours, it's still okay to listen to other people and allow that to shape who you are. So understanding and empathy I think are probably my biggest hopes for you as a class, because there's so many things wonderful about you that I'm not worried about. But in this world, I hope that we can be kind and understanding and compassionate to one another. And I think that's probably the biggest lesson and hope that I have for you all today. Let's see. So I'm gonna quote from one of my favorite speeches that I have AP students read. It's David Foster Wallace's "This is Water" speech. Anybody remember it? Oh yes, good, okay. And he talks about this idea of seeing yourself, this default setting where the world is a place where we are the center of it, and it's hard to look out into other places and other people and try to understand them. And that concept of really being educated and well-adjusted is about making the choice to see the other perspective and to move beyond that self-centered vision of ourselves. And he says the really important kind of freedom involves attention and awareness and discipline and being able truly to care about other people and to sacrifice for them over and over every day. I think you get this big concept, right? I think that you do. But I do hope that in the next week and a half, as we're celebrating you over and over again, and you deserve all of the celebration, that as Ms. Joseph said, you remember that there are people to thank too, people who have sacrificed for you over and over every day. Those people are your friends who maybe are sitting out there today watching you. They may be your classmates that are sitting next to you. They're the ones that helped you with that calculus project problem. Oh goodness, math, you know I don't get it. Over when you couldn't figure it out. They're the ones that vented with you about how awful all that homework was that you were getting. They're the ones that pushed you to work harder and be sitting on this stage today. So I hope that you thank them in these next few weeks. Your coaches, your administrators, your teachers, your counselors, your mentors who saw your potential, who challenged you to go just a little bit further than you would, thank them too. And then your family who loves you and supports you, and especially those parents who I'm going to say again, have sacrificed over and over every day for you. Take that moment in these next few weeks when we're celebrating you to remember that they helped you here today, and they deserve thanks too. I'm going to finish with one final quote because I can't leave without quoting Emerson. I know you love him so. And that is, I don't know, well, first of all, I'm not going to quote him first. I'm going to start with this. I don't know everything. I just sat here and gave you a whole bunch of messages, but we know, right? Like, I can't tell you everything to do. You will figure it out on your own. Have fun. Enjoy your life. Take a moment to breathe. Don't be so stressed out, right? We like to be stressed out, this group here. Just a little? My last message to you from Emerson is do not be too timid or squeamish in your actions. All life is an experiment. The more experiments, the better. So go out and experiment, my friends. Thank you.
Up next, we would like to hear from Mr. Todd Bowling, Superintendent of the Northwest Local Schools.
Good morning. First of all, parents, congratulations. It is an honor to be here. And this is what we look forward to as administrators. The month of May can be chaotic with all the award assemblies and everything else, but this is why we truly all got an education because of these young ladies and gentlemen up here who have spent the majority of their life preparing for this moment, working hard to make sure that they get to a college of their choice, a college that offers a degree that they are interested in, and without your support as parents, they could not have done that. So again, congratulations to the parents. To the students, this is just the beginning. Some of you have declared your majors, you've gone into those fields, but whether you want it to or not, some things will change in the next 4 years, or for some of you going into your master's the next 7 to 8 years. You are prepared. You have outstanding teachers at Colerain High School. You are role models that we want to come back and talk to our students. I was very pleased to see that a lot of you are staying here locally. I see somebody going to Alabama, Purdue, and Ohio State, which seem to be the farthest ones away. But what we need you to do is to come back and talk to our freshmen as they enter Colerain High School. Explain to them what it means to be a Colerain Cardinal. Explain to them what it means to put forth effort in your classes on a daily basis. Because we are very proud of what you have achieved, and we need you to spread the word on how you got here. Colerain High School is a school of 1,900 students. You are representing the highest achieving in our senior class. You haven't gotten there by just halfway doing things. Some of you have worked jobs, some of you have participated in extracurricular activities, and you've still maintained a high standard for yourself. And for that, I am very proud of you and very thankful that you are a Colerain High School Cardinal. So again, congratulations, parents and students. Students, you're always welcome back. Please come back and tell your success stories, and good luck to you in your future.
Up next, Mr. Jack Fisher, Principal, Colerain High School.
Good morning. Congratulations, students. It's been a year of firsts for me. It's been a year of firsts being the principal at Colerain High School after graduating here several, I hate to say this, several decades ago now, right? 1982. It's been a year of firsts. But you certainly are the cream of the crop. This is my first SUMA signing, if you will. And it was awesome coming in the back door, seeing you guys. You're a good-looking group, right? Not only smart, you're a good-looking group. Parents, we thank you for being here. I think one of the things that excites me most is obviously these are the cream of the crop in terms of academics. It is our first mission at Colerain High School, academics. Sports are great. We have championship band programs, Winter Guard. I mean, I could go down the list. Robotics was in St. Louis. We have all these programs, but certainly academics is our first mission, our most important mission. And by this, you're seeing the cream of the crop, the best of the best. We're proud of them. This is going to be a great week for them. They're going to get several awards, all well-deserved. Parents, we thank you. I think I don't know, as a principal, I try to look at the whole mission of our school, and not only academically, but if you were to look for our class presidents, a lot of them are here. If you were to look for people that are cheerleaders, swimming at state, section leaders in the band, out doing community service. If you're out in our community, you're going to see these guys among our other students. Most of the time, these guys are leading the charge with a certain project, and so they certainly represent the entire package. I would echo what our superintendent said. Please come back. Don't forget where you came from. I counted 19 going to UC. That's exciting, but no matter where you go, you're always a Cardinal. We share that now. In about a week, you'll wear the title alumni, and so wear it proudly. Come back. Share with others what you've learned along the way. I thank you again for coming. Looking forward to hearing the bio of each of these students. Thank you very much.
Next, Mr. Bob Reynolds.
Good morning. I'm going to be brief. We need to get on to the bios and the video. You'll hear a lot more from me tomorrow night at graduation, but let me add my congratulations to what was said previously. A great school is based on what happens in the classroom between a teacher and a student. The heart of a great school is sitting on this stage because the standard that you have set, the bar that you put in place, will challenge classes for years to come. So congratulations on a job well done. My other job this morning is to announce our SUMA speaker. As you know, we're doing things a little differently this year, and this year we had 5 submissions. 5 of these 33 submitted very well-written speeches, speeches that were full of hope and expectation and caught the spirit of the class, and I think the spirit of what it means to be here and to be part of this wonderful group. It's a very difficult decision. In the end, after blindly reading all 5, it was decided that speech number 4, would be our SUMA speaker this year. I'm pleased to announce that the SUMA speaker for the class of 2017 is Ms. Molly Louderbeck. So once again, congratulations on a job well done.
By the way, he was up here already. That's the assistant principal for the class of 2017. But now the whole reason we're here, we actually get to celebrate you guys. Are you excited yet? Yeah, kind of? You're like, I don't know. All right, and so what I would like to do is I would like to read the bio for each of the 33 scholars sitting on stage. And I would ask that you hold your applause until the end so that everybody hears how wonderful they are. The first up is Miss Abigail Bamberger. She is the daughter of Teresa and Barrett Bamberger. She plans to attend the University of Cincinnati to study biology. Her favorite class at Colerain High School has been orchestra and has shown much involvement with the orchestra. Abby's most memorable experience in high school is competing with the orchestra at OMEA and scoring the best score possible. Her advice to the underclassmen would be to work hard throughout high school because it always pays off in the end. While sometimes it may not seem worth it, working hard will save you a lot of time, stress, and even money after you graduate. Abby would like to thank her parents for being part of her SUMA journey. Miss Abigail Bamberger. Tyler Bigner is the son of Brian and Jamie Bigner. He plans to attend the University of Cincinnati to study exercise and movement science. His favorite teacher is Miss Gunn, and his favorite class at Colerain has been Algebra 2. Tyler has been involved in football, track, Cards in Action, Cards for Christ, National Honor Society, SSAT, class officer, and the Spanish National Honor Society. His favorite memory about high school is going to Skyline after every home football game. His advice to the underclassmen would be to get a job so that you can live on campus because it's all part of the college experience. Tyler would like to thank his sister and his mom for the encouragement during this SUMA journey. Mr. Tyler Bigman. Sean Boosveld is the son of Patty and Todd Boosveld. He plans to attend the University of Cincinnati to study mechanical engineering. His favorite class at Colerain High School has been engineering with Mr. Campbell. Sean has been involved in the cross-country, track, CPS, and National Honor Society. His most memorable high school experience is that he once ran 12 miles. Holy Toledo, and you're on stage. That's impressive. Good work. His advice to the underclassmen would be to find out what you like and to go for it. Don't let anyone tell you how to live your life or try to shame you. Sean would like to send a special thank you to Vincent Sprague for encouraging him during his SUMA journey. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Sean Boosveld. Rebecca Bruner is the daughter of Sharon and Paul Bruner. I mispronounced it, didn't I? Oh no, it's in the order. My bad. She plans to, you're still in here, Cody. You're just next. She plans to attend Miami University to study chemistry. Her favorite class is chemistry with Mr. Ferris. Rebecca is a member of the National Honor Society, the cross-country team, Student Senate, and mock trial. Her most memorable high school experience is skipping cross-country workouts to go get Chipotle. Well, I hope Miss Chisholm's not in here. Her advice to the underclassmen is a quote by Aristotle. The roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. Rebecca would like to thank Mr. Weaver for encouraging her during her SUMA journey. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Rebecca Bruner. All right, Mr. Cody Brown is the son of Sandy and David Brown. He plans to attend the University of Cincinnati to study computer engineering. His favorite teacher at Colerain High School is Mr. Weaver. Cody has been involved with the Colerain High School marching band, and his most memorable high school experience was when a bird flew into the cafeteria and startled everyone in the cafeteria. Certainly memorable. His advice to the underclassmen would be to get involved and make friends, because it goes by much faster than you think. Cody would like to send a special thank you to Mr. Weaver for all of his encouragement during his student journey. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Cody Brown. Casey Cooley is the daughter of Michelle Martin and Robert Cooley. She plans to attend Purdue University and study chemistry as a pre-medical student. Her favorite teachers at Colerain High School are Miss Ritchie and Mrs. Joseph. Casey is involved in the National Honor Society, the Spanish National Honor Society, Student Senate, class officers, and is a volleyball player. Her most memorable high school experience is playing volleyball for Colerain. Her advice to the underclassmen would be to enjoy high school while it lasts. Casey would like to thank her parents for inspiring her and helping her through her student journey. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Casey Cooley. Miss Victoria Eggers is the daughter of Judy Hummel and Brian Eggers. She plans to attend the University of Cincinnati to study biology. Her favorite teacher at Colerain High School is Miss Ritchie. Victoria is involved in cheerleading, National Honor Society, the Cardinal String Project, drama, and Student Senate. Her advice to the underclassmen would be to not wait to get involved in high school. Get involved early and have fun. Victoria would like to thank her mom for being part of her student journey. Miss Victoria Eggers. Elaine Feldman is the daughter of David and Carol Feldman. She plans to attend the University of Cincinnati to study mathematics. Her favorite teacher is Mr. Weaver in AP Calculus. Elaine has been involved in volleyball, swimming, National Honor Society, and class officers. Her most memorable experience at Colerain High School was taking AP European History and having a class discussion about defenestration, chamber pots, and the plague. Her advice to the underclassmen would be to not take classes just because they're AP. You learned that one the hard way, didn't you? Just teasing. All right. Take classes that actually interest you. Elaine would like to send a special thank you to her brother, Jacob Feldman, for his support during her student journey. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Elaine Feldman. Miss Sarah Fitzpatrick is the daughter of Sherry and Jeff Fitzpatrick. She plans to attend the University of Cincinnati to study biomedical studies in hopes of becoming a surgeon. Her favorite teacher is Mr. Wayman, and her favorite class has been biology. Not only is she a student, but she is also involved with the tennis team at Colerain. She has also taken courses at the University of Cincinnati, both her junior and senior year, and will earn 54 credit hours. Wow. Her advice to the underclassmen would be to stay focused and to make your priorities lead to your success in the future. She is very proud to be graduating summa cum laude and being a college student while still in high school. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Sarah Fitzpatrick. Sorry, I merged the two, my bad. Fitzpatrick. Lane Frederick is the son of Ron and Renee Frederick. Ron and Renee Frederick. He is attending Wilmington College and plans to study communication. His favorite teacher here at Colerain High School is Miss Ritchie. Lane has been involved in the Drama Club, the French Club, the Academic Quiz Team, National Honor Society, French National Honor Society, Friends Against Bullying, Cappies, and class officers. His most memorable high school experience has been going to IHOP after Sunday matinees. His advice to the underclassmen is to find the balance between work and fun. The memories you make while having a good time will be the ones that you actually remember. Lane would like to thank his dad for inspiring him during his student journey. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Lane Frederick. Mr. Samuel Gierock is the son of Rob and Shelley Gierock. He plans to attend the University of Cincinnati to study computer engineering. His favorite teacher is Mr. Hurdle. Samuel has been involved in the cross-country, track, and freshman mentor programs. His favorite high school memory was receiving the Cardinal Award at the cross-country banquet his senior year. And his advice to the underclassmen is to stop caring what others think and start having fun. Samuel would like to thank his parents for their support during his SUMA journey. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Sam Giroff. Miss Kelsey Holmer is the daughter of Melissa and Steve Holmer. She plans to attend Mount St. Joseph University to study nursing. Her favorite class has been anatomy with Mrs. Marsh. Kelsey has been involved in class officers, National Honor Society, and basketball. Her most memorable high school experience was when she tore her ACL her sophomore year playing basketball on senior night. Her advice to the underclassmen is that procrastination only works if you eventually get it done. Kelsey would like to thank her sister, Caitlin Holmer, for her support during her SUMA journey. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kelsey Holmer. Miss Sarah Keller is the daughter of Jeff and Doris Keller. She plans to attend the University of Cincinnati to study nursing. Her favorite class has been chemistry with Mr. Ferris. Sarah has been involved in the National Honor Society, class officers, and the swim team. Her most memorable high school experience has been having fun with her friends on the weekends. Her advice to the underclassmen would be to not be afraid to try something just because it's out of your comfort zone. And she would like to take this time to send a special thank you to her sister, Rachel Keller, for her encouragement during her SUMA journey. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Sarah Keller. Miss Olivia Necht is the daughter of Jane and Paul Necht. She plans to attend the Northern Kentucky University to major in art and minor in sociology. Her favorite teacher is Miss Ritchie. Olivia is a student athlete and has been involved for 4 years with the Colerain varsity volleyball team. Her favorite high school memory was attending the School of Arts her senior year and filming a very scary movie. Her advice to the underclassmen is don't procrastinate. Olivia would like to thank her parents for their unconditional love and support during her SUMA journey. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Olivia Necht. Miss Lauren Lemons is the daughter of Henry and Lemitra Lemons. She plans to attend the Ohio State University and study biology. Her favorite class at Colerain High School has been CCP chemistry, along with her favorite teacher, Mr. Ferris. Lauren has been involved in the National Honor Society, class officers, Black Culture Club, PAC, SSAT, Caring for Cards, and cheerleading. Her most memorable high school experience was when Colerain beat LaSalle in football her senior year. Her advice to the underclassmen would be to never give up, because it's not about where you start, but how you finish. Lauren would like to thank her parents for their unconditional support during her SUMA journey. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Lauren Lemons. Aaliyah Lingo is the daughter of Terry and Tammy Lingo. She plans to attend the University of Cincinnati and study biomedical sciences. Her favorite class at Colerain has been AP Calculus, and her favorite teacher is Mr. Weaver. Aaliyah has been involved in cross country, track and field, swimming, and National Honor Society. Her favorite high school memory would be making friends through cross country. Her advice to the underclassmen is that it will be over before you know it. So have fun, challenge yourself, and get stuff done. Aaliyah would like to thank her parents for their support during her SUMA journey. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Aaliyah Lingo. Miss Ritchie, Mr. Ferris and Mr. Weaver are giving you a run for your money on this favorite teacher thing. Miss Caitlin Lohman is the daughter of Michael and Donna Lohman. She plans to attend the University of Cincinnati and study biology. Her favorite teacher at Colerain High School is Mr. Weaver. Caitlin is involved in the drama club, the band, and National Honor Society. Her favorite high school memory would be everything about the musical this year. Being with her friends during the last show will forever be in her heart. Her advice to the underclassmen would be to get involved, stay involved, even if you don't feel at home your freshman year. Caitlin would like to send a special thank you to her parents for being part of her SUMA journey. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Caitlin Lohman. Nathan Lorenz is the son of Paul and Angie Lorenz. He plans to attend the University of Cincinnati to study engineering. His favorite class at Colerain High School was anatomy, and his favorite teacher was Mrs. Marsh. Nathan has been involved with golf, tennis, National Honor Society, and Cards for Christ. His most memorable high school experience would be his 4 years playing golf with his best friends. His advice to the underclassmen is not to procrastinate and to enjoy being with your friends. He would like to thank his parents for their support during his SUMA journey. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Nathan Lorenz. Molly Louderback is the daughter of Mark and Melissa Louderback. She plans to attend Miami University to study biology with pre-med and neuroscience co-majors. Her favorite teacher at Colerain High School is Mr. Ferris. Molly has been involved with cross-country, track, and the National Honor Society. Her favorite high school experience was to attend her cross-country meets on Saturday mornings in the fall. Her advice to the underclassmen would be to get involved. Find something that you are passionate about. Molly would like to send a special thank you to her mom for all her support during her SUMA journey. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Molly Louderback. Miss Michelle Mativia is the daughter of Daniel Mativia and Cheryl Jennings. She plans to attend the University of Cincinnati to study communication design. Her favorite class at Colerain High School were all her art classes. Michelle has been involved in art club, drama club, and the National Honor Society. Her favorite high school experience would be seeing herself grow as an individual, a student, and an artist. She is proud that she has achieved more than she ever imagined. Her advice to the underclassmen would be to make the most of your high school experience. Don't overwork or overstress, and try to make these 4 years memorable. Michelle would like to thank her parents for their support during her SUMA journey. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Michelle Mativia. Alexis Meyer is the daughter of Michael and Laura Meyer. She plans to attend Northern Kentucky University to study athletic training. Her favorite teacher at Colerain High School is Mrs. Lewis. Alexis has been involved in the Color Guard, Winter Guard, National Honor Society, Cardinals in Action, and Caring for Cards. Her most memorable high school experience has been performing at Band of America Grand Nationals with the marching band her senior year at Lucas Stadium. Her advice to the underclassmen would be to stick with it. Things get better every year. Alexis would like to thank her father for all his unconditional support during her SUMA journey. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Alexis Meyer. Jacob Morrow is the son of David and Lisa Morrow and plans to attend the University of Cincinnati to study biomedical studies on a pre-med track, or on a pre-track, whichever. His favorite teacher at Colerain is Mr. Weaver and his AP Calculus class. Jacob's favorite memory of high school is beating Lebanon in penalty kicks during his senior soccer season and all of the fun times he and his teammates had during games and practices. Jacob played varsity soccer all 4 years of high school and participated in the National Honor Society and the Spanish National Honor Society. Jacob would like to thank his parents for their support throughout his SUMA journey. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jacob Morrow. Mr. Ryan Murray is the son of Chuck and Melissa Murray and plans to attend Mount St. Joseph University to major in computer science. His favorite teacher at Colerain is Mr. Starman, and his favorite high school memory is beating LaSalle in football. Ryan played football and baseball at Colerain High School and also participated in the National Honor Society. He would like to thank his parents for inspiring him and pushing him to be a SUMA. His advice to the underclassmen, enjoy it. It goes really fast. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ryan Murray. Miss Knock Wynn is the daughter of Cook Wynn and Landau and will be attending the University of Cincinnati to major in medical sciences with a minor in mathematics. Knock's favorite high school teacher is Mr. Weaver in his AP Calculus class. Her most memorable high school experience was the fetal pig dissection performed in anatomy class. Knock has participated in the National Honor Society and Friends Against Bullying. She would like to thank her parents for all their support during her SUMA journey. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Knock Wynn. Mr. Derek Oliverio is the son of Dave and Beth Oliverio and will be attending Miami University to major in computer science. Derek's favorite teacher at Colerain is Mr. Weaver. His most memorable experience in high school was being part of the soccer team. Derek also participated in cross-country, track, and the National Honor Society. His best advice to the underclassmen: stay in school and eat your vegetables. Solid advice. Derek would like to thank his parents for being part of his SUMA journey. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Derek Oliverio. Miss Peyton Parker is the daughter of Richard and Jamie Parker, and she will be attending the University of Cincinnati in the fall to major in secondary education. Her favorite teacher at Colerain High School is Miss Ritchie and her AP language class. AP and composition class, language and composition. Peyton's most memorable experience was the last football game she attended. It was extremely hot and there were crazy thunderstorms, but it was such a fun game. Peyton has participated in several clubs and activities over the years, including cheerleading, class officers, CIA, PAC, National Honor Society, and caring for cards. Her advice to the underclassmen: take every opportunity you can to get involved or to volunteer. You will meet great people and have some of the best experiences. Peyton would like to thank all of her teachers from kindergarten and up for inspiring her and pushing her to be a SUMA. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Peyton Parker. Miss Arati Oli is the daughter of Devi and Ganga Oli, and she will be attending the University of Cincinnati in the fall to major in biochemistry. Her favorite teacher at Colerain High School includes Mr. Weaver, Mr. Ferris, and Miss Arnsberger in her RISE class. Her most memorable high school experience is her intelligent arguments with her favorite teacher, Mr. Ferris, in which she usually triumphed. Just wondering what he's doing back there. Arati participated in the National Honor Society, class officers, and RISE, and she would like to thank her parents for being part of her SUMA journey. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Arati Oli. Mr. Nathan Riddle is the son of Kim and Bill Riddle, and he plans to attend the University of Cincinnati in the fall to major in aerospace engineering. His favorite teacher at Colerain High School is Mr. Dowling and his AP government class. Nathan's most memorable high school experience was his senior baseball season. Nathan participated in baseball and golf. One unique and admirable fact about Nathan is that he had perfect attendance for grades K through 8. Nathan's advice to the underclassmen: enjoy it while it lasts. High school flies by. He would like to thank his mom for pushing him and inspiring him through his SUMA journey. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Nathan Riddle. Miss Shelby Sanders is the daughter of Robert and Leanne Sanders, and she will be attending the Ohio University in the fall to major in environmental science. Shelby's favorite teacher at Colerain is Mr. Weaver and his AP calculus class. Her most memorable high school moments occurred in Mr. Weaver's class. Shelby participated in the National Honor Society, Cardinals in Action, Yearbook, Color Guard, and Winter Guard. Her advice to the underclassmen: when you come to the end of your rope, tie a knot and hold on. It's a quote from FDR. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Shelby Sanders. Miss Jenna Strong is the daughter of Mark and Teresa Strong, and she will be attending The Ohio State University in the fall to major in business pre-law. Her favorite teacher at Colerain has been Mr. Weaver in Algebra 2 and Calculus. Jenna's most memorable high school experience has been all 4 years of cheerleading and the friends she has made along the way. Jenna has participated in the National Honor Society, class officer, cheerleading, the Cardinal Credit Union, and SSAT. Her best advice to the underclassmen: as hard as it is, don't lose your motivation. Jenna would like to thank her dad for inspiring her and pushing her on her SUMA journey. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Jenna Strong. Taryn Talief is the daughter of Tracy and Greg Talief, and she will be attending the University of Cincinnati to major in biological sciences. Taryn's favorite teacher at Colerain is Mrs. Frederick, and her most memorable high school moments came from cheerleading all 4 years of high school. Along with cheer, Taryn has also participated in the Student Senate, National Honor Society, and caring for cards. Taryn's best advice to the underclassmen: Do not procrastinate, especially your senior year. Taryn would like to thank her parents for their constant support and inspiration through her SUMA journey. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Taryn Talib. Miss Carrie Tepe is the daughter of Chris and Stacy Tepe, and she plans to attend Indiana State University to major in biology. Carrie's favorite teacher at Colerain is Miss Ritchie, and her most memorable high school experience was making it to state for swimming in her sophomore, junior, and senior year. Along with swimming, Carrie also participated in the National Honor Society, the Spanish National Honor Society, Cardinals in Action, PAC, Class Officer, Yearbook, and SSAT. Her best advice to the underclassmen: surround yourself with people who reflect what you want to be and how you want to feel. Energies are contagious. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Carrie Tepe. Miss Krista Wilson is the daughter of Ken and Jennifer Wilson, and she will be attending Miami University in the fall to major in chemistry. Krista's favorite teacher at Colerain is Mr. Ferris in his chemistry class, and her most memorable high school experience was performing with the band in Disney World. Along with her involvement with the marching band, Krista has also participated in Cardinals in Action and National Honor Society. Her best advice to the underclassmen: don't be frightened to challenge yourself, and don't procrastinate. Krista would like to thank her family, especially her mom and dad, for supporting her and encouraging her on her SUMA journey. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Krista Wilson. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present you the SUMAs of the class of 2017 from Colerain High School.